reading Psalms 25, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. It's just so good. Um, so I just wanted to share it to encourage somebody today and to just remind them of God's goodness, no matter what. So Psalm 25, to you, O Lord, I lift up my soul. In you I trust, O my God. Do not let me be put to shame, nor let my enemies triumph over me. No one whose hope is in you will ever be put to shame. But they will be put to shame who are treacherous without excuse. Show me your ways, O Lord, and teach me your paths. Guide me in your truth and teach me, for you are God, my Savior, and my hope is in you all day long. Remember, O Lord, your great mercy and love, for they are from of old. Remember not the sins of my youth and my rebellious ways. According to your love, remember me, for you are God, O Lord. Good and upright is the Lord, therefore he instructs sinners in his ways. He guides the humble in what is right and teaches them his way. All the ways of the Lord are loving and faithful for those who keep the commands of his covenant. For the sake of your name, O Lord, forgive my iniquity, though it is great. The bottom line is that we all mess up and we all make mistakes, and every single day there's something that we did that sinned or that failed or that we look back on and we think, darn, I shouldn't have acted like that, or I shouldn't have said that, or I shouldn't have did that, or I shouldn't have participated in that, or whatever it is. At the end of the day, we all go to sleep with something that we wish we could have did better for that day. And we even have been in a place in our lives where we were just straight up rebellious and crazy and knew we were being crazy. And what did God do? He still loved you. He still loved me. It says, all the ways of the Lord are loving and faithful. He loves us no matter what. And it says, where is it at? Right here. Good and upright is the Lord, therefore he instructs sinners in his ways. So, as we draw close to the Lord, as we call out to him, we're still sinners at the end of the day, because that's just our nature. But he helps us to get better. He helps us to straighten up. He helps us to recognize situations that are not healthy for us. He helps us recognize things that are not good for us, and he helps us to improve our behavior and our actions and our thought process and just our character. So whatever, don't be discouraged if you messed up. Just know God's good, and just keep pursuing him and keep following him, and every day he will help you get better, and he'll help you overcome those things that are hard for you, those relationships that are hard for you, the conflicts in your life. Whatever sin you're dealing with, just keep pursuing Jesus, and he will wash you clean of that and take away all of that desire from you and take away all of that temptation to partake in certain things. He will just strip it right off of you. He will peel it back like a layer off of an onion, to where you'll just wake up one day and just be like, oh my God, it's gone. It's God's good, and he does those type of things. So I just would encourage you to keep going, because it's when you stop where no progress can happen. But if you keep chugging along and pursuing him and his goodness, and pursuing to just be more like him and allowing him to come in and change you and clean you and straighten things up within you, I think about our hearts like a house. And when you walk into somebody's house sometime and it's just crazy and there's things everywhere, for me, I get like OCD, like I just want to clean things up and put things where they go. But it's like I get overwhelmed and I get stressed out when there's just a lot going on, versus if I walk in somebody's house who is very tidy and things are where they are and the trash is picked up, there's a calmness and a peaceness about that. And I think about our hearts the same way. What's the condition of your heart? Is it junk everywhere and messy and cluttered and just things put anywhere, and you have no idea of what's even in there? Or are you allowing God to tidy things up and remove what doesn't belong and take out the trash and make your home clean, your heart? And so I would just encourage you tonight, open yourself up and just allow Him to come in and clean your house, so that people would want to be around you and have a relationship with you, but so that also you can be at ease with yourself and content with yourself. And just keep going, don't stop, because progress is made is when you keep walking. Progress can't happen if you're standing in one spot. You may want it to happen, but if you're not moving and if you're not allowing things to happen, then nothing will change. There's that famous thing everybody talks about. You can't stay the same and do the same thing every day and expect a different result. If you want change, you have to allow change. You have to be change. You have to make change. If you want the same, then stay the same. But who wants to stay the same? I think at the end of the day, we all want to be better. We want to love better. We want to treat people better. So I think what it all boils down to is, what's your heart look like? What's the condition of it? Good and upright is the Lord, therefore He instructs sinners in His way. Let the Lord instruct you on this day, and let Him lead you and guide you to the right way and to His ways, and to be more like Him, because the more we're like Him, the more better we are. But this last part, remember, O Lord, your great mercy and love, for they are far from old. Remember not the sins of my youth and my rebellious ways. According to your love, remember me. Tonight I just pray that you just receive that you just let that be the anthem of your heart and your communication with God. God, according to your love. Because God is love, so He loves you beyond any crazy thing you can ever do. I love you guys. I hope you're encouraged tonight, and I hope it helped you out. Good night.